The first tip I can give you to using the Google Drive is to drag and drop a file. So usually when we upload a file coming from our laptop, we click on the new and choose either we want to upload a file or a folder. But if you have files on your desktop, say for example, like this file here, I would just have to drag and drop here inside the Google Drive. So say I want it to be in the class records folder. So uploading one item. So let's look at it. Let's open. So now it's here. We can also get the file from your file explorer, let's say from the documents. So you just drag and drop it here. So it says there, drop files to instantly upload them to my drive. Okay, so it's now uploading. Okay, so the file is already here. So it's uploaded in your Google Drive. Second tip is for you to use the shortcut keys. So if you want to know more about the shortcut keys, you may go to the settings, the gear button here, and click on keyboard shortcuts. So you can find here all the keyboard shortcuts that you can use while you're on Google Drive. Some of the keyboard shortcuts I want to share with you, say this one, I'll press N, letter N. So N means you are renaming. So let's say I'll change the file name to sample quiz. Okay. So it's now named or renamed to sample quiz. Then if you want to open the file, you just click on O. So again, O means open. What else? If you like to share the file, say this one, you just press period. So it's loading. You can input here the email address of the person whom you would want to share the file with. And if you need to change the restriction, you may click here, either restricted or anyone with the link, and click on done. Another shortcut is if you want to go to this site here, the word new, press C. So this pops up. Another is if you want to move a file to a folder, so just press Z. So you choose which folder you would want the file to move into. So say for example, others, click on move. So Research One Science has been moved from my drive to others. Tip number 3 is to pull text out of the images and PDF. It means that we're converting these images or the PDFs into an editable Word document. So say for example, this screenshot here. So let us click on this file, right click, and let's open it with Google Docs. What we're trying to do here is to convert the image into words. So as you can see here, the picture is here, the screenshot. You can delete this if you want. And then below, we can see the text coming from the image. So text here from the word summary down to the last sentence. So you can just delete this, just delete, and then you can edit the text. So if you want the text font to become bigger or you want to change it to another font and you like to change the color, you may do that. Another tip I can give you is you can move a particular file to a different file location. So say that we open this folder class records and we will transfer the checklist 2021 to another folder. So right click and go to move to. So this will appear and then click on the back the arrow to the left, and choose the folder where you want the files to be transferred to. So say you want it to be placed in the others. So move. So notice that the checklist file was removed from here in this folder. So let's go to my drive and let's open this folder here. So now we can see the file in this folder. So checklist is being transferred to this folder. Now another way you can, move the file is to say, for example, I will select this, the 3 copies here of this file. Then I will just drag and drop. I want to carry and drag them, place them in the others folder. So I just drop. Okay, so we can see 3 files have been moved from my drive to others. So let's check the file. So the 3 copies are placed here. Our tip number 5 is changing the folder color. So say you have a bunch of folders in here. So since they all look the same, we can change the folder color. So just right click and then go to change color. Say for example, you want the first folder to become red in color. Second folder, say you want it to be green. Third folder, say you want blue. Next, violet. What else? Say you want orange. Tip number 6 is the quick access in creating Google Docs. So if you do not want to open your Google Drive and you need to create Google Docs, all you need to do is to type doc.new, press enter. You can now create your new document, or if you're working with sheets, just type sheet.new, enter. And if you like to work on slide decks, so deck.new. And lastly, for the forms, form.new. Tip number 7 is the start feature on the Google Drive. So this enables us to view and search for our files the easy way. So if you have folders and files that you frequently work on, you can start them. So I'll give you an example, say this Forms 2020. If you right click on that, look at this star here. So let's click on add to start. So we can see the star after the file name. So when you click this, you'll see the folder here. Okay, another example, say this one, Research One Science. When you right click and then add to start. So again, we can see the start after the file name. So when you click, it's here. Next tip is sharing of the files and folders. So say that you'll share a file. If I'm the subject teacher in science and I want the advisor to have a copy of the class record, then I can right click on that and share. Then just type her email address. Say for example this one, and then you can change this if you want her to become a viewer or a commenter or an editor. So if you want her to become only a viewer, so she can just view, she cannot edit or share the file. There's an additional setting here. Editors can change permission and share. Viewers and commenters can see the option to download, print, and copy. So these are for viewers and commenters only. They can download, print, and copy the file shared. So you can add a message, say, "Good day. Here is a copy of the class record in science." Say, for example. So you send her now the copy. So click send. Right after the file name, this one means that the file is being shared to another person. You can do this to other files if you want to, for as long as you know the email address. Our second to the last tip is sending emails with Drive links to save up some space. So let's go up here to the Google Apps Launcher and let's click Gmail. So we're now opening our Gmail. Click on Compose. It's still loading. Okay, now you type the email address, say this person here. Then instead of inserting files traditionally using this link here, attach files, we'll be using insert files using Drive. So click on this since our files will come from our Drive. Then you select the files that you want to send to the person and click insert. Then send. Okay, so someone needs access to these files. Share with people. So you can change the access here. Is she only a viewer, commenter, or editor? So we'll stick to viewer. Allow anyone with the link to view or don't give access. So which do you prefer? It's up to you. So I'll just send it. So message sent. Now we'll go to the account of the recipient of that message. Okay, now message is received. Let's open this. So here we go, the two files that were sent to this person. So let's open. There you go. Let's check the other one. If you wish to share this to others, so click share. So this pops up. It says here, ask owner to share UFA Science 10. So you'll be needing permission from the owner who shared the file to you. And then another thing is that you cannot edit the file. This says here view only. So request edit access from the owner. So you can only view this document to make changes as the owner for edit access. So if you want for access for editing, then you just click on request edit access. So if you click on request edit access, you can type in your message to the owner and then send it. The last tip I can give you is using the Google Drive offline. So you open your Google account, go to your Drive, and click on the settings here. Then make sure that you have checked this box here for offline. Then you will be prompted to install the Google Docs offline. Then you just follow the instructions. I have made a separate video about this topic using the Google Drive offline. I will just put the link in the description below. So thank you for watching this video. These are my top 10 tips using your Google Drive.